Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President Toyota Motor Corporation and Lexus International Chief Branding Officer and Master Driver, Akio Toyoda.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. This is my first time speaking at the Lexus press conference here in Detroit. Hopefully, my English will be okay for you. I'm tall, I have a slight accent. Kind of Sofia Vergara. But the one language I do speak fluently is car. I really do love cars. Always have, always will. In fact, when I was a little boy, I wanted to grow up to be a taxi driver. Instead, I'm doing this. But it's why I trained to become a master test driver, as you say in the video. I don't want to sit behind a desk. I want to sit behind the wheel, because that's how I can best advise my team. That's how I can help create cars for people who love them as passionately as I do. And that's why I take a hands-on role in producing the car you have seen recently from Lexus, and will see today. But in many ways, all of you have also had a direct role in creating these cars. It's true. Perhaps some of you will recall the talk we had at Pebble Beach 2011. You had some very good questions and candid comments for me about Lexus. Actually, I happen to have a few with me. Here's a good one. My impression is that Lexus cars are well made, but boring to drive. Here's another. Lexus should clearly define their brand. And finally, Lexus is at crossroad. Those were some strong opinions. And honestly, I want to thank you for them, because I really took them to heart. I was determined to make sure we became a more emotional brand, and that the words boring and Lexus never showed up in the same sentence again. So it was just after Pebble Beach that I decided to take direct responsibility for the brand. I also decided to form Lexus International as an independent company, a company that would be more imaginative with its own design, engineering, and marketing resources. Since then, we've introduced many exciting new cars and emotional concepts. 4 years later, I can confidently say that this is a brave new Lexus. With a new commitment to amazing product and experiences, we don't want to make cars to simply fill categories. We want to make cars to fill people's hearts. Cars that are exhilarating in every way, inside, outside, and under the hood. We also want to make cars that push the limits of technologies. Cars that help improve the world we live in. Today, I'm pleased to introduce, for the first time here in North America, the Lexus LFFC concept. the luxury fuel cell sedan of the future. Building on our proven fuel cell technologies. With this Lexus concept, we hope to achieve a total of zero. That's right, zero. Zero emissions, zero dependence on oil, and with these advanced automated driving features. Our long-term goal is to reduce accident to zero. All this with zero compromises on performance and design. In fact, our commitment is to have a fuel cell car in the Lexus lineup around 2020. So, if that's our view of tomorrow, what about today? In 2012, we debuted the LFLC concept right here in Detroit. And again, many of you had strong opinions. But this time, thankfully, they were good ones. When we designed the LFLC concept, it was to showcase the future Lexus design. We had no intention of turning it into a production car. But your positive reaction, as well as the reaction of our customers, changed our mind. We listened, and we made it real. The car I'm about to show you is the result of the combined passion of our engineers and designers who worked together to turn the LFLC into reality. As you know, engineers and designers, they don't always get along. But this project was completely different. Everyone, engineers included, wanted to make this car as close as possible to the design concept, with the most dynamic driving performance since LFA. Thanks to Chief Engineer Sato and Chief Designer Mori. The teams worked as one, and what they created is truly amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the all-new Lexus LC500.
LC500 is more than a new luxury model. It's a new flagship sports coupe for a new Lexus. The LC500 utilizes the brand's all-new premium rear-wheel drive platform to deliver superior driving dynamics and more excitement behind the wheel. The LC500's chassis achieves a high degree of torsional rigidity and features weight reduction elements such as carbon composite inner door structures and an available carbon fiber roof panel. Throughout the vehicle, component weight is optimally positioned to help lower the center of gravity and enhance the coupe's driving dynamics. The engine comes from our F-brand performance vehicles and is a high-revving, naturally aspirated 467 horsepower, 5-liter V8. It delivers seamless power to the rear wheels through Lexus's first 10-speed automatic transmission that produces lightning-quick gear changes. Inside, the luxurious cabin offers a modern, driver-focused cockpit crafted from the finest materials. From its sleek, provocative exterior design, to the modern luxury of a new premium cabin, to its sharp and refined driving experience, the all-new Lexus LC500 is here to usher in a new era for the Lexus brand.
Ladies and gentlemen, this LC500 is what the more emotional Lexus looks like to me. And it's also what it sounds like. And I hope you will agree that is anything but boring. It will arrive in showrooms next year. And having driven this car many times during prototype testing, I can personally assure you it is very sugoi. Or as you say here in the States, awesome. So once again, thank you for your time and your input, and for helping us make the Lexus brand that I personally love so much. Everything it can and will be. Toyota might be my last name, but believe me, Lexus is my middle name. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is just the beginning. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from going on stage for just a moment so that we can allow photographers a picture of the vehicles with